Gonna review Bentley for Men Intense. It is a leather bold, sophisticated fragrance with a hint of rum. Now the rum isn't in this fragrance, but you get a nice bay leaf at the top, you get a nice rum, and you get woods. Think of a you're gonna go to a party and you're young and you want rum, but you're kind of a poussoir, so you get some soda in it. And this is kind of what it smells like, rum and coke type fragrance. Now, that's a terrible explanation of it, but let me go in depth. So, I'm gonna go to work and I'm gonna pretend I'm gonna be spraying myself and I'm going to work. This is what I do, guys. And 1, 2, 1, 2. I never spray my neck. So now I'm ready for work. What do I get hit with? I get hit with bay leaf, rum. The rum is a hint of rum. It's not hardcore rum. It's not hardcore alcohol. It's not hardcore whiskey. Rum is a very light fragrance, like very youthful, as in it's not an alcoholic. If you smell this on somebody, you won't go, dude, you smell like you just went to a bar. Da, 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 da. You'll say, dude, you smell like, for this in particular, you smell like woods and bay leaf and a little bit of spice. It's got some kick to it, but very well blended. It's a chunky fragrance. I mean, look at all the ingredients. Let's suppose all of them are in there. I don't really get cinnamon. Maybe that's where a little bit of the spice comes out. But yeah, the benzenoin, let's give it that performance beast, if you want to call it that. This is not a performance beast. I take that back. It kind of is a performance beast, but you need to spray quite a bit in order for it to be a fully developed fragrance. I'm a heavy sprayer on all my fragrances except the ones that really perform heavy. So it's not a hardcore alcoholic type of fragrance. It's not Baronando, which I smelled this on my friend, and that smells like you straight came out of a bar. This is basically you had a I can't describe it in a party sense because it isn't a party sense. It's a nice bay leaf with rum, obviously, and leather. And that's kind of it, guys. The rum is present. The longevity is going to be, if you spray it a lot, it's going to last like 10 hours for yourself. I get hits of it in the high heat. I was working outside all day. This thing will project in the heat. Now, will it cut through the cold? Yeah, if you spray it a lot, upon initial spray, though, it just smells pretty good. It's a sea fragrance. I like it. I like it because it's not a hardcore whiskey. It doesn't smell like I just came out of a bar. It smells like I was maybe underage drinking and had my first rum and coke type of. It has no soda quality to it though, so don't get that in your head. But it has that youthful type of, not feminine, but very much so playful. It's not a hardcore alcoholic experience. It's a very relaxing grown man experience. So maybe he poured one glass with his friend, and they like broke some bay leaf, and the patchouli comes out. It's a grown man fragrance, if that makes sense, but it's feminine yet masculine because it's like if a girl wore this, she would smell good, but I can see why it's targeted towards men. I don't get a lot of black pepper, but that black pepper probably gives it some of that spice, and I don't get a lot of cinnamon. It's a nice black pepper, rum with woods, and I get leather and I get that benzoin that allows it to uh, be what it is. The flowers, the geranium, and the cleary sage probably give it some room to breathe. You know, it's not heavy. It's not like if I smelled this on myself, like Bar Nando, you just came out of the bar, dude. Like you are fucked up. This smells like straight whiskey. This, you shared a drink with a friend. No smoke. I don't get any smoke, which is nice, you know. I get a incense a little bit, you know, but not like smoke cigarette. And that's after, you know, I wore this for this whole week, guys. So this thing from the start, it's the bay leaf. Like you open it up, the rum's there. It's got some spice, and it's a good fragrance. I give it a C, just because. Is it blind buy worthy? That's up to you to decide. If you like rum, you'll probably like this. If you don't like alcohol, you probably won't like this, you know. I'm not your dad. I don't know your decision making process, but would I blind buy this again? Would I buy this again? I'm content with the bottle I have, and I don't foresee using it. The only reason why my fucking thing went down is because my friend wore Nasamato Barondo, which is straight whiskey, and I wanted a fragrance that gave me that type of atmosphere at work, which it's work safe, you know. People won't smell alcohol, and if they do, fuck them. That's kind of how you have to have that with people in general, man. They will just destroy you. And yeah, I like the fragrance. I give it a 7 out of 10, just because it's a good fragrance. I don't have anything in it like my collection. It's good. And if you like rum, if you drink rum like I did when I was young, I used to freaking drink rum and coke every time I went to the bar. You know, you'll like this fragrance. It invokes a type of youthful, not feminine, not masculine, but a friend and a friend sharing a drink. They crack open the bay leaf and they just talk, and it's a good fragrance. I give this 8 out of 10. It's not sugary, but it does have that leathery, and I can see where the pepper comes in, you know. So yeah, it's not spicy. It's nothing crazy, but I like it. It's a hint of rum that is with woods, and it's sophisticated. And young people can wear this. Old people can wear this. It's a sexy fragrance, and wear it to work. I don't think people would raise a fuss. You don't come across as, because the rum, you know, like a person's not going to be able to say, "Oh, you smell like whiskey. Oh, you've been drinking." They're not going to come up to you and say that. It's a nice leather, nice benzoin, nice woods, cedar, bay leaf, leather, and it's good, guys. I hope that made sense. If it didn't, too bad. That's my review. 7 out of 10. Just because it might not be for everybody, but I like it. I drink rum and coke. If you don't like rum, don't get it. And it doesn't have a soda quality to it. You could say it kind of has a fizzy quality, but that's kind of just because it's feminine slash it has enough balls in it to be masculine. So it's a unisex fragrance. And with that, I bid you adieu. I don't feel like I did a good review on this. It's just a hard fragrance to explain, but it lasts pretty long time. I overspray this, guys. Overspray this. or don't. You know, I like to overspray my fragrances. With this, I do with Tom Ford Parfum or with Lattafa Oud. The I'll show it here. I don't spray that. Two sprays with this, with this fragrance, but with this one, go for it, because it doesn't have that blasting off the skin. It has that nice scent bubble, sexy smell, and like I said, I didn't do this review justice, but it's a good fragrance. 7 out of 10, just because I don't know if you like rum, but I like rum, so $40. You can get it on FragranceNet, and Natalie Lorson did it, so she knows a thing or two. The bottle's pretty cool. It's Bentley, dude. It's a chunky bottle. It's a chunky fragrance, and it's a lot of ingredients are in there, so it's worth the money. But you have to like rum, because it has a hint of rum, woods, bay leaf, pepper gives it that nice fragrance like. And I hope you liked the video.